all the games and all the tricks that are played. And much of it is just done to stop progress. So we're going to be helping you and everybody else that comes to the United States.
When you're in lower income communities where the environmental aspects of some things aren't taken into account of, like brownfields or the contaminated water in Flint. Remember when the Similac and the baby stuff was like, all this stuff kind of plays a role into deregulation, right? If we're removing any kind of environmental impacts and to make these data centers and the AI technology happen, from a grid aspect is one thing. But the other part of it is okay, if they start dumping whatever contaminants or whatever is electrifying whatever into our water streams, and it gets into these people's bloodstreams or whatever it may be, there's going to be an impact for that. I mean, we see it with asbestos, all these commercials. If you ever drunk or you could have been exposed to, lawsuit, right? I think there's a point of growing safely from a grid standpoint, but also a point of saying, okay, cool, how can we make sure that the environmental parts of what people are fighting for is true? Because we can't just start knocking down every tree in every area of this country and say, hey, we're going to build a business, right? Because in some of these ghost towns, you'll see that people came and promised these factories and these businesses, then they up and left and the factory's there and there are no jobs, right? So how do we avoid that with these data centers and other things? I think we play a more crucial role in understanding what the environmental aspect of it is, because you notice he didn't say remove business regulations. He said environmental regulations. So that means that the environment is going to be the biggest fight in this data center operation or this entire thing, but the more you know.
Their money that you don't get tied up for the rest of your life and you can't do anything. This commitment further underscores that many of the greatest business leaders on earth are seeing a very bright economic future for America.